Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play WWE 2K14. I'm Mysterious JG. Little pro tip for you guys. I think since you can kind of second guess how long these matches take, you can kind of tell by the length of the video whether I win on the first try. And I'm not willing to go to great lengths of like adding blank footage at the end to make it a mystery or anything like that. So, you know, don't expect me to go to that much trouble for you guys. But you probably want to try to actually not note the length of the video, because for me, I was convinced I was going to lose that last match and have to start over. You could probably tell that wasn't going to happen as you watched, but for me that was about as tense as this game gets. So anyway, check it out, good stuff. Let's move along to the next Wrestlemania challenge match, 30 years of thingy.
Ever since
here we are. I wasn't really looking forward to this.
John Cena has shown what ruthless aggression really means.
Hard nipples, apparently, in that shot. Jesus, Cole's like having a heart attack.
I fear nothing and regret less. And I am right here.
And at the Royal
Here's
Rumble
nothing
in
and regrets less.
2004, Cena would prove no different.
Who's it gonna be? So, Cena!
You think you're untouchable?
Word life. Business has picked up.
At the Royal Rumble, everything was going John Cena's way until he ran into a giant.
Big Show. Big Show eliminated John Cena.
But a determined Cena wouldn't stay down for long.
So it's time we
So he didn't die. Is that what you're saying?
You and me. Wrestlemania 20. I accept. Oh, it's on!
Woo!
Got the franchise player on the Super Bowl stage. So get that gorilla Big Show out of his cage. I'm gonna walk in the United States champion.
John Cena is
See me or not. I'm gonna walk
basically a little bit of a clown, especially at this point. When he was still a heel in the beginning of his career, when he first actually got over with the fans, yeah, he was a bit of a clown.
The Big Show.
Wasn't like a Sebastian-style wrestling sex clown, but still. No, I wasn't all that excited about getting into the Cena era. All indications, everything I, heard, mumblings on the internet, whatever. Apparently, in real life, John Cena is just like the coolest guy. Like, you would totally want to hang out with him. If you won some kind of spend a day with a superstar contest, and you're a wrestling fan, you totally want to pick Cena and just watch old WrestleManias with Cena, and he'll mark out with you. Apparently, he's just a super nice, cool, good human being, but I fucking hate his character. I am definitely part of that group which will boo Cena and root for whoever he's wrestling against. And one of the things that makes it really hard to hate Cena is apparently he has accepted that this is part of what his run as like the top babyface. Like, people boo him and he doesn't even have a problem with it. He's just that nice a guy. But no, ever since he popped out, first showed up, immediately he's involved in storylines with Undertaker, Vince McMahon. Like, he was so shoved down our throats as like he is going to be the franchise guy, like, immediately, which caused me to dislike him. I thought it was kind of funny when he came out and did the like Vanilla Ice routine. His whole persona came from an episode of SmackDown that aired in the week of Halloween. So they had this SmackDown Halloween party sketch that included John Cena dressing up as Vanilla Ice for Halloween. His entire character was born out of that. Because initially we were supposed to hate him and boo him. Now we're supposed to like him. Because, not everybody is as kind of down on hip-hop culture as I tend to be. But no, I hate him so much. Alright. Let's see. At No Mercy 2003, Big Show defeated Eddie Guerrero for United States Championship and then formed an alliance with then WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. Poor Eddie doesn't... Is he going to actually get to wrestle in this game? I don't remember if he shows up in this mode. Big Show quickly shifted his focus to a new up-and-coming superstar, the Doctor of Thugonomics, John Cena. Cena had little problem communicating his disdain for Big Show as the United States champion. As United States... Okay. The brash and outspoken Cena set his sights on the Big Show's United States Championship at WrestleMania 20. Cena was determined to make a name for himself in his first ever appearance at the Showcase of the Immortals. Cena is going to be we're going to be playing quite a few matches as Cena before this is over. He's basically the new Hulk Hogan, including a spoiler alert, the last match of WrestleMania mode is a big singles victory for Cena. So get used to this guy. His theme music will change though.
For the United States Championship, introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds.
Look at him there, the fucking oversized basketball jersey, the damn baseball caps, the jean shorts. I mean, I don't like him. He's a super hard working guy. He's earned the success he's had. I mean, the fucking baseball cap. Oh God. He's a damn wigger. I hate wiggers. It's like I feel guilty for hating John Cena as much as I do. Ooh. I've become I wasn't even watching when it happened. I've gone back and seen highlights of this feud with CM Punk. Oh, I was so totally in CM Punk's corner. Especially when CM Punk showed The Rock cutting a promo making fun of Cena, and he basically mocked both Rock and Cena, and being like, I don't want to get heat with The Rock. He might put on a funny voice and say my catchphrases, but still, he's right. You do suck, John. So, Big Show is now showing off tons and tons of chest hair. Somehow, though, less gay than he was at the WrestleMania 4-way match. The little jeans. But luckily for us, he's usually pretty unmotivated. Kind of a load.
The United States Championship. First match of the evening here at WrestleMania 20. And you have to imagine.
There guys, look at this belt. It's barely wrapping around my arm. Big Show's pretty cool. He wrestles in a singlet. He's old school. He wrestles in a singlet in honor of Andre, his fake dad.
It's John Cena versus the Big Show for the United States Championship. This is the first time.
What the hell was that last punch? He just kind of wipes his hand along his head.
Well, John Cena has been delivering a near steady stream of insults.
This is no way for the United States Championship to be defended. Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard would be rolling over in their graves, except I'm pretty sure they're both alive.
Does John Cena have a chance to win here tonight?
Well, I think John Cena
of course he does, JR. The Big Show just starts flopping around randomly and missing his moves. Cena just needs to stay out of his way until he defeats himself. Of course Cena has a chance to win this because he's the character that we're playing as.
It's important to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the Big Show has been in many high-stakes battles in his career. This is not the Big Show's first barbecue.
That's
Oh
right,
yeah,
JR.
he's actually consumed several dinners worth of barbecue earlier in the day. Oh, the chain. Do I get to use that as a weapon? That'd be... Oh, it's probably a WrestleMania moment actually. There's a hidden objective. He wants to hurt people. He's Solar Man, folks. The villain of Star Trek, or sorry, Superman 4, I believe.
And one has to wonder.
It's Superman 4 or Superman 3? Oh, Superman 4, but Superman 3 was like Richard Pryor and some kind of computer of doom.
I would imagine that most men would be intimidated by the Big Show.
Alright, so where's my... Did I do the 5-knuckle shuffle or something? Yeah. He has no other signature moves? Oh, this is back when the 5 moves of doom were only 4 moves of doom, and 3 of those moves are the attitude adjustment. Which I believe he was still calling the FU at this point, because he was... He'd named it... He named it in a way to mock...
John Cena is doing the unthinkable.
Alright, do the damn 5-knuckle shuffle, you dipshit.
Oh
fucking hate that
I don't
move.
think anyone expected John Cena
It's like a
to
rip-off of the Brock,
show like
the
this.
People's Elbow, which is already a really
Must
stupid
do something
move.
drastic at this point, King.
Yeah, well, forget it. I'm not going to get the 5-knuckle shuffle. We'll have plenty of other chances. You can't see me, by the way. Just wanted to point that out for the record. So he's going to kick out here, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't have another objective after it's over. Okay, so now, okay, I figured there was a reason the chains are over here.
John Cena getting a chain in hand. He can't use this.
You can't see me,
Cena's gonna
referee.
get disqualified.
Oh, he's using his Jedi mind tricks. If the referee can't see him because of his Jedi mind tricks, he will be able to cheat and get away with it. Of course, then the ref won't notice that he's lying on top of Big Show and covering him. Boy, this referee is intensely stupid.
John Cena, the nuts in his hand off the skull.
So the fans are cheering for Cena here. I believe he was the bad guy. Alright, so now I just gotta do this again, I guess.
Seen that one before.
It's not even the same setup sequence? What was that about?
Well, that's it. He's going for the pin.
There we go.
The old fat lady singing, boys. It's done.
Don't call Big Show a fat lady.
Here is your winner and new United States champion, John Cena.
John Cena has done the impossible.
Oh, come on. Big Show loses the pay-per-view all the frickin' time.
To win the United States
No, I mean, it
Championship.
admittedly is pretty fucking impressive to lift the guy up over your head like that. With the
WrestleMania, and I guess whatever it takes, but
Cena is a really strong dude. He's got a finisher that involves like lifting up a guy, and they're not really going to be able to help you very much. Doesn't change the fact that he's an irritating wigger. He's less of a dipshit than he used to be, it seems like, but he starts yelling about doing the Marine salute, talking about how much he loves the troops. I'm just like making jerk-off motions in the background. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for this episode. Come back next time and we'll have, well, probably something else from this pay-per-view. Usually the main event is going to be featured. In the early matches in this mode, you sometimes wouldn't have the main event because they didn't want to get the rights to some of the performers. Like, it's bizarre in a way that there's no Roddy Piper in this game. But I guess they figured they weren't going to get the WrestleMania 1 main event, which had Piper in it, but that also had Mr. T, who I don't think they'd be able to just use without paying him money. I don't think he's under some kind of Legends contract where he's on permanent retainer to be used. But, yeah, it's weird that Piper's on it. But no, so you'd have the main events of some of the really early WrestleManias would be omitted. But pretty much from now on, everybody who's... You know, we're only talking a couple of years ago here, so these guys mostly are still around under contract. So whatever the main event of WrestleMania 20 was, I would imagine we'll be playing it next time. Watch me be completely wrong now after that. Anyway, folks, see you next time. Bye-bye.